new Miss South Carolina 2013, Miss Mount Pleasant Brooke Mosteller.
And there it is, being crowned by the lovely Allie Rogers at the Township in July, our queen, Miss South Carolina Brooke Mosteller, having beat out 50 or so other beauties to go on and compete, of course, in Miss America. Welcome back to the show.
I'm so glad to be here.
I'm glad you're here.
I feel at home.
How's it been the last couple of months? I know it's normally between getting a state title and the big, the national pageant, you have time.
Right.
And there was no time. You got crowned in late July.
Right. I had a month and a half.
Right.
And, then we were off to Atlantic City at the beginning of September. So it was just a lot of big decisions because it's Miss America. You're going.
That's the show.
Right. It's a big deal. So it was just a lot of big decisions that had to be made quickly.
What kind of, when you say big decisions, I mean, what's that month and a half? What are you doing? I mean, obviously you got to worry about your fitness. You got to be in tip-top shape.
Right.
But what are you doing? How do you train, I guess, for a Miss America contest?
Right. Well, I changed my song from state, so I sang "Hallelujah" by Leonard Cohen at Nationals.
Love that song, BTW.
Well, thanks. Yeah, so I had to get an arrangement and find, how I'm going to make the most of the song in 90 seconds and find the outfit for that. We had an outfit, and literally it came 4 days before I left, and it was just not working out. So I had to find a whole new dress, and Gregory Ellenberg in Greenville, he is amazing. And,
took care of you.
He had something. Yes, he took care of me. It was a dress that had long sleeves up to here. We cut the sleeves off, and then, it became this one-shouldered thing. But anyway, so there was that. Then there was a lot of fundraising for the Children's Miracle Network. And Tyler, the record of any Miss America contestant was about $41,000 that any contestant had ever raised. In a month and a half, South Carolina raised $79,000 for the Children's Miracle Network.
Holy moly.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes. So
that's awesome.
I mean, I was so honored to get to be the representative of that at Miss America, but South Carolina just blew it out of the water.
That is awesome.
Yeah, so we got the Miracle Maker Award.
That is great.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't know that. So
I had no idea. Wasn't even on my radar, to be honest with you.
Right, and that goes to all South Carolina hospitals, and it really says a lot about the state.
Sure.
So that was great. And Allie Rogers got that award last year, so we were just,
Just keep on,
that's
keep
right,
on humming.
Just keep on going.
Just bringing home the titles, Ms. Brooke Mosteller. All right, a couple of fun facts. You have a fake tooth, is that true?
That is true.
Smile for me.
Yeah, do you
can't even tell.
Oh, well, thanks.
Which one is it?
It took a long time to get it
Which
back.
one is it? Can you show a secret?
It's the left front tooth. Yeah, right here.
The left front.
I ran into a tree in cross country practice.
How does that happen?
I'm really graceful. That's pretty much it.
You run into a tree.
Tooth first.
Tooth first. Did you leave the tooth in the tree?
No, my friend found it and she ran
it literally got knocked
to the dining hall. Yes, and put it in milk because apparently that's what you do to try to salvage the tooth.
Well, and
but it's fake, right? We didn't.
Do you pop it out sometimes for fun?
No, it's pretty much glued in there.
Oh, it's one of those glued in ones.
Yeah, for right now.
I have a friend who has like one of those plates that, it's in there, but he has it in the roof, so every now and again he'll pop it off.
I don't even have that. I got gypped, yeah.
So it's just stuck in there.
That would have been fun, though.
I understand you know the elusive fourth verse of the Star Spangled Banner.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes, and a lot of people don't know it.
I don't.
It's a really great verse.
Would you regale us for just a little piece of it?
Go
ahead.
Well, it is in the morning. Well, one of my favorite lines is, "And conquer we must when our cause it is just, and this be our motto, in God is our trust." And in God is our trust. Those words, that's where that came from. So Francis Scott Key wrote those words.
I'm about the biggest patriot you can find on the planet, and I actually didn't even know that line at all.
And that was only part of the verse. You should hear the whole thing.
Look at you. You knock it out of the park. I love it. I love it. Well, we're going to stay with you for a little while longer. We are going to talk about the elephant in the room.
Yes. That little thing.
The little thing. You're quite
I've heard about that. Yeah.
You're quite the topic on Twitter these days.
Yes.
And the Kobe Report, and the Daily Show, and everywhere else.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about that in just a few minutes.
Okay. Well, I might still be here.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Security, get in here. Make sure she stays.
Right.
You're back with Miss South Carolina in about 5 or 6 minutes. Brooke Mosteller, 5.
think it's a poor representation.
Ah, well, there it is indeed. The comment that rocked the world and/or Twitter. Our Miss South Carolina Brooke Mosteller. You've taken a lot of heat off of 7 seconds of your life.
Yes. Well, really, those 7 seconds have defined my whole Miss America experience,
Right.
nationally and really for the state. I got Miss Congeniality not only at South Carolina but at Miss America, and the state raised $79,000
amazing
for Children's
amount.
Miracle Network, and it was the first time South Carolina got the Quality of Life Award, which is for your platform,
Right.
which mine is College Application Day, and 39,000 seniors are signed up to apply to college through that.
Awesome.
So
Awesome.
there were a lot of great things, but that one decision, those 7 seconds where I really compromised my values and my purpose of going there to represent the state in the best way are what are overshadowing everything else. So that's really what I've learned, that every second counts.
Sure.
When it comes to your values and sticking to your purpose. So I'm so glad to learn that lesson, but it was on the national stage that I had to learn it, and South Carolina kind of suffered from it a little bit for me too. So
We talked a little bit about prep for Miss America a few minutes ago, but people are like, why would you just go and say that? You didn't go off the reservation. You didn't just come out in front of that camera and say, here's something witty, right? I mean, tell me, how did that? The comment was there. You knew you were going to make it.
yes, I didn't write it. I did say it, and I'm just here to apologize for that lack of judgment, really. But it was hard. Like when I do go back, everyone was saying it's just funny. It's just a joke. You're overthinking it. It shows your personality. And the directions were, not that you go by the directions all the time, but they were supposed to be make the intro funny and original. And really it should say what you're most proudest of about your state, or what you like most about your state, or what you want people to know about your state.
Sure.
And I had so many great things to say about our state, and I love our state. I have lived here my whole life, and I feel so attached to it, but it's just unfortunate that that's what I chose to do. Yeah, I let that humor kind of take over. But yeah.
Did you, as soon as it came out, I mean, was it instant, or was it after the pageant you started going, oh?
Right, and I didn't realize it was after the pageant, because still, when I had said it in rehearsal and everyone's just laughing.
Right.
I'm like, guys, but I shouldn't really say this, right?
Sure.
Like I can see the funny side of it, but and still constantly, like every realm of people I asked, contestants or hostess moms or whomever, basically almost everyone said it's just funny.
Sure.
It's a joke, they'll understand, but I just should have known in my gut that is not worth it, and I need to apologize. So that's really why I'm here. I had thought of, home of Hootie and the Blowfish, hold my hand, America, or home of the #1 destination city in the world, my favorite town, Charleston.
Right.
Yeah, there were a lot of great things to say.
Is there one, if you could pick it, if you could redo it real quick for us right here? Say, Miss South Carolina, Brooke Mosteller.
Right, from the state that sells the most peaches in the South. Sorry, Georgia, I'm Brooke Mosteller, Miss South Carolina.
See, well done.
Right.
Well
well,
done.
Thank you. Yeah, if I could just go back like 2 weeks and just do Miss America.
Look,
over.
you have nothing else. You've brought attention, yes, but I don't think necessarily that's always bad. I mean, you did a lot of great things, raised a lot of money.
Right. Well, that was the state, really, too.
Right, but I mean, you represent the state, and you're on Colbert, and you're on the Daily Show, whatever. So at least you made a name, right?
Right. I guess. Yeah, but
you're gonna go big, they say.
Yeah. Yes, but my job is to really serve and represent.
And you still have got another 8-9 months, I guess, as Miss South Carolina.
Right. Yes. So this is my first act to recognize what I did, and then I will be making up for that.
I forgive you.
Well, thanks for that.
Of course.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
There's appreciate it. All right. We're going to call you back again a few times throughout the year. You're not done with us, by the way.
That would be
I'm
great.
Just saying.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Ms. Brooke. All right, guys, stick around. It's Miss South Carolina, Brooke Mosteller. She's our Miss South Carolina. Stay with us. We got more Good Day on the way.
This is Miss South Carolina, Allie Rogers, and you're watching Good Day Columbia.